Very nice start. Nice and confident. So the nice thing is with Murphy, you guys, that you can see things in a more methodical way. Like he is not as hectic or too fast basically in order to see things. But then it's hard sometimes to get a dog like this always motivated, but he's doing an exceptional job right now. So much better than the first time that I seen him a couple of weeks ago. And in tracking, there's no time limit. As long as we get the job done, we get the job done. You can be out there for an hour as long as the dog is tracking. If the dog is not tracking and giving up, then the judge can call you. Oh, good boy. Very nice down Mary on him. Oh, she came close on her track. She came close on her track here. So this is one continuous bigger track. Very nice job, Mary. You did a really nice job with teaching his down. I can definitely see the improvement there. I also can see his improvement of going better forward in keeping that nose really nicely down to the ground. A little bit of a cross track there. You could see him go out and come right back in. That's something to keep in mind once you start tracking for TDX, because that's what your dog may do at a cross track, and then that's only it. So his corner is going to come up. We'll see what Murphy does. Did you guys see how the head went up? He is scenting to find his track. He's gonna choose to go a little bit forward. Mary's doing a nice job standing still but supporting the corner. So there you could face a little bit more to the right perhaps. Good. And then she waited for her dog to be committed, and then she stepped off. But it's really nice to see it at this speed when your dog is not hunting you down, okay? Very nice job through this change of cover, guys. Do you guys see that? How he has the big grass, the little grass, and he's holding his line consistently. So that shows me that Mary has very much done her homework on that. Because this can be hard. The dog could show us going left and right, circling behavior, all those kind of things, because this is harder. Like we have a big grass on our left, tiny grass on our right. It's not super windy. What helps? Yeah, no, absolutely. The grass has a lot of moisture, what is good, so the dogs don't get as too hot, and the nose keeps moisturizing basically. Then the grass has a nice length, but this grass is not very consistent. Remember fourth? Yeah. Where it's just very consistent, always the same looking grass. Here it's very different. So right now she has a little bit of a dip coming off this hill. Then she has clover, what is probably a little bit different in scent as well, for the dog to figure it out. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of stuff happening in these fields, yet they look really nice, and they might be not as contaminated with so many dogs in this world. But we now, usually people track here twice a week. So there she's almost a bit over asking her dog. I don't know if he's not right on and she's just insisting on it. Yeah, that's I think what she's doing. No, I think... Oh, well, if that is her line, he did show her, but then she didn't step forward yet. She lined out all the way almost off her line. Good, Mary, and follow him now. Good. And that can happen in a test. Now he's up again with his nose. I would like to see too a little bit more footstep tracking. And sometimes we have a line in our head, but we may not have walked there. So I do give the dog the benefit of the doubt, but like look how his head is higher. So that means that he could be off fringe, or he's coming close to his article. Very often we will see that behavior as well. But when he's like higher up like this, it could be that he is also not right on his footsteps. Yeah, so when I said to you too, when rain, like when you were supposed to stop.
Yeah, and I didn't.
No, you did actually. It's because he was on the fringe as well, and I want to say by a good 10 feet, and I don't want the dogs getting used to that.
Oh, okay. So
That's not your leg. Mary, your leg is going to the right. Okay. Yeah, because it looks like you're pushing him forward, didn't it?
yeah.
That she was trying. Don't let him go that way. He is scenting to that glove. And that's why I'm saying no to it. Because he has done that very many times in his life where he scents over. There we go. And that's what you really need to train him. Yes, he knows the end.
Oh, so he's just trying to...
Yes, he's trying to cut, and that's why I said no. Go closer to him, closer, and show him his track with your hands. Preferable in front of him. Like go like this, Mary. Here. I do not want you to cross over to that glove. Good. Very good, Mary. And stay right there and push him forward. Because that's exactly what we don't want to teach this dog. Because if he would do that in a test, he would be failed. And sometimes things can be close. And if the wind is in your freaking favor to overscent, it will happen. So that was very good, Mary. So don't be shy when you see him struggle like this, especially his vocalization. He was whining. That's when I would start helping him and telling him what I expect you to do. And that is taking the track in front of me and not air scenting over to the glove. He almost knows too that we're coming closer to the road. So this is perfect, and that's why I said to you to put cookies on this leg. It's because this is going to be highly motivating now for him. So at the other ones, he only had articles. This one, he has cookies, and I did it strategically as a trainer for this dog because I knew he has a problem over scenting and that he will be out of steam at a certain time where he's going to get frustrated. So I sometimes put a jackpot leg in there when the dogs work really hard, that now it's really worth it that they actually put in the effort. So he may remember, oh, I shouldn't go to the glove yet because there might be more cookies on my track. Good. And tollers are good air centers. That's why Lou too, when she was zigzaggy, she's riding the wind. So if I would be the handler, not the child, I would make her go straight and teach her about that, to hold her line instead of riding the wind. But that's me teaching skills. Woohoo! So very good job, Mary. That was exactly the track that he needed today.